Hi guys, I'm getting ready to do my makeup on this Sunday and get myself together. I actually got some new makeup that I cannot wait to try. I got the new Tarte Pro palette, the Galaxy Chic palette, yay, which is beautiful. And I got a couple other things, but we're not going to go through all of it. And the new NYX Ultimate palette with 3 separate finishes for the same color, which is beautiful. I used it yesterday, and I mean, these colors are just gorgeous. This is like your glittery one, then you have like a metallic finish here, and then your mattes up here, which is just perfect to have everything in one palette. Good job. Alright, so now I've already started, doing my concealer, all that stuff. I'm baking for what it's worth underneath. I lost my powder. I don't understand how that happens, but apparently it does. And I got some new brushes as well. This is what this palette looks like in case anybody doesn't know, which is just gorgeous, and it smells like chocolate. Yum. Alright, brand new brushes. I like this a lot. It's the It Cosmetics airbrush crease blending brush. Alright, so now I'm going to just lay down a color. Oops, we're not going to use that one for that. A white color as a base. So I'm going to dip right into here for now, right there, with a Bobbi Brown brush, in case you don't watch me. Not too many people have yet. We're going to try to change that though. Okay. I got a little bit of kickback, but I don't really mind if a shadow does. It's, just how maybe you work with it, you know what I mean? Alright, now I'm going into this blind. I'm going to go into bold right here as a transition shade. And I like this brush too because it lets me get right up into this area without having to like tug or causing like a weird like shape. And go into this one and do the exact same thing, like a transition color. There we go. See, so now you get this nice light color laid down, and I just keep darkening it with, step by step. Now I'm going to go into Mod right here, and we're going to place that right into where I placed that at. I like to build it up. Because if you go in with less, you can always, add more. But if I go in with a real heavy hand with a dark shade, then it's going to be kind of tricky to make that, all blended out and looking correct. Alright, so now I'm going to go into Drama, which is right here. And I'm going to start putting this right here. And still dragging it over. But my main focus is on them outer corners. Same difference over here. It's like a, I don't know what you call it, it's like a mahogany burgundy kind of color or something. Okay. So now we're done with that for the minute. Into the Galaxy Chic. And I got some Max Fix Plus. And I'm going to spray this when I get done. I like doing it that way. I see other people doing it the other way, but nah. I'm going to lay down a blue base. The reason I like using a matte blue or whatever color it is underneath of it, whatever it is I'm going to, if it's a shimmering, is because I feel like it'll help it, kind of show through better, because shimmers are, a lot of times they're like sheer. So it's a lot easier when you have something for it to like kind of adhere to, if that makes sense. It's like I was thinking, what can I do today? Let's try something a little bit different. Not saying I haven't used, obviously, these colors. I've had this one that I'm using right here since Ulta was actually opened in, 2008 or something. They gave these out for free. And it's still got that much left in it, which is pretty cool. Alright, now I'm going to go into this beautiful palette. Yay. And I'm going to dip into this right here as well as that. We're going to mix it. We're going to take this, mix that, and now we're going to spray it with some Fix Plus. And then start kind of patting that over top of that area. There we go. I like this brush because it's really helping me like keep this area that shape. like. There we go. Okay. Same difference. I know watching people do their makeup can be boring, but you know what? Sometimes you can learn something too. It's not that bad. It's really not. YouTube's fun. It can be fun, you know, watching things and learning. You know, everybody's got different ways of going about something, so it's very much interesting to me to kind of learn different, you know, ways of doing stuff, and I like that. Now I'm going to go into Prometheus, which is right here, this beautiful shade, and I'm going to put some of this right here and keep it kind of low. And then the reason I'm doing that is just to kind of give it a nice little blend of color. But I'm not going to spray this one because it's still got some moisture on it from the other one. And just keep doing it until you feel like it looks good for you, you know, for your liking. I always try to make sure there is like zero creasing. So the best way to doing that is just to look down while you're doing it. You know, adjust your mirror to down. Okay, now we're going to go back into this palette and start laying down a darker color with a completely separate brush, obviously. I'm going to put some Vamp, this one right here, and put that right here and try to keep it kind of towards the outer, even though I'm going to still bring it over a little bit. I'm trying to focus it to this area. There we go. So something like that. It just kind of helps it, you know, look like a fade between colors. Then with a blending brush, I'm going to go back in with Edgy right here, this chocolate color, and to help blend those edges out. Now I'll take Edgy and go right over top of it. I want it to be brown up in there. Okay, so now the fun part of blending. And see right here, that's going to get cleaned up as I messed up a little bit, just a little bit today. It's nerve-wracking doing this. I mean, it is. I can't deny it. Now I see, because I thought it was just so simple when people were doing this, like, oh, it's just YouTube, what's the problem? It is nerve-wracking, because, you know, everybody's going to see, everybody's going to judge you, but that's going to happen anyways. The best way I can try to look at that in life is, like, people are going to judge me either way, so I cannot sit here and try to be like that. Now I'm going to take the color Comet. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want this to actually have a little bit right here. And that's this really pretty pink color right here. And I'm just going to take that dry, even though they're baked, so you can use them wet or dry, it doesn't matter. Okay. So now it's underneath the eye. I'm going to go back into Too Faced for this. I just seem to gravitate to this one way more, for whatever reason, with a smudgy brush. And I'm going to go into Leopard, and I'm going to mix Panther with it. I'm going to start that right here, but I'm going to keep it extremely tight to my lash line. As tight as I can. Yeah, that's going to annoy me. I got to just take some concealer and kind of wipe that up, because it shouldn't have came out that far. Shit happens. YOLO. Alright, and then I'm going to take Pussycat because I just seem to like it, and I'm going to mix it into the kitty glitter. To try to keep it about the same. I just don't want to go in with the BH because it's very sparkly, more sparkly than this. So I don't want to, like, cause that to look, it just wouldn't maybe look so great on myself underneath. I don't know. It's just my thought. Okay, I don't want to smoke it out too much, but just like that, I think that looks fine. Now for the inner corner, I'm going to go back into, I guess we'll go back into BH for this, and definitely spray this when I'm done. I'm going to actually try Mercury. I'm going to take Mercury and try to get this the best of my ability right here, like so. And then just kind of blend that into there a little bit. These are just beautiful shades. I mean, this is just a gorgeous palette, and not even much. It was only 15 bucks. The other one was 53. And this is just beautiful. And it held up very well. I used it once, obviously, when it first came. I just couldn't keep my hands off of it. Alright, now I'm going to wipe the powder from underneath my eyes away so I can spray this. After I figure out what's going on over here, since that happened. Shit happens. Okay. There's a way to fix this. There's a way, there's a way. Because it's like I want this to connect into that. But I don't want it to be like also sharp today. Normally you could actually take tape and just put it right here and then, you know, peel it off when you're done and it'll cause this beautiful like sharp edge. But right now I don't want that right today. I want it to kind of look like it does right now. Okay, now just to get that the best blended that I can for my ability, I'm gonna wipe this brush off that I just used. Okay, and then just kind of little circles. There you go. See that? It does not look like that when I look in the mirror, but it's all good. There, so that's what I did for now. Sorry, I gotta get back here. Okay, I always like to spray this first now because I don't want it getting all up into my stuff. It's just a mix setting spray. There we go. And even though it's a matte setting spray, truthfully, it does not turn my eyeshadows like matte really at all. It did not change that. And if it does, it's a quick fix or what. Shit happens, right? Okay, so now, just the way I'm doing it. I do know other ways, but I like doing this because I'm trying to just look like myself. Take a walk later. Okay, this is definitely not my best liner job, but you know what? I'm not trying to be the most perfectest chick on YouTube or nothing. I'm just trying to be myself. And if you don't like it, then don't watch me. It's very simple. Punk. Okay, right at about where I see my pupil in the mirror. I like it to do it this way because it also makes me feel like, you know, when you see somebody's eyelashes, it truthfully does kind of, you know, wisp up just in those areas, but I want the color in this area to be very prominent and show. I don't want it to not come through. Like, I don't want it to be covered up in black eyeliner. Okay, so there's that. Now, eyeliner, regular eyeliner. Okay. There we go. Okay. So that's like that. Hair's looking crazy. There we go. Okay. So, I'm going to keep my lip nude. I don't want it all crazy today. And this is just Summer Love from NYX, which is very good. Nice nudie pink kind of color. It's pretty. There you go. And then It Cosmetics, because I'd ordered some stuff from them, gave a free superhero travel size mascara, and I actually like it. It's pretty nice because MAC gave me one too, but I didn't like it. It started watering my eyes up like almost immediately. Ain't nobody got time for that. I mess up my whole entire makeup game. Now I see it. See what just happened? It just got into that area. So when that happens, if it does, Just let it dry. And then you can go back over top of it, if you have to do this, with the color that you already have placed there, and just try to like really tightly get up in there, and it should cover it up. It's not like I'm trying to go walk down a runway or something. I'm just chilling like usual on Sunday. I'm thinking about getting that Lorac unzip palette, the ocean palette. It looks beautiful. I've seen a couple girls swatching them on YouTube, and I mean, it's got me wishing I would have ordered it, you know, damn it. But I do like this Tarte one. I mean, it's got a lot of range of colors in there, as well as the BH. I would probably only use the BH, even though I did try it all the way over the lid, but because it's shimmery, it's kind of hard to get that depth up into that area with the shimmer, so I would probably use that just for the lid, which is fine, because I actually kind of like a palette to just be like right for the lid colors, and I like the lid to almost always be like sparkly, or not sparkly, just shimmery. There we go. There we go. And then we're all done. Say voila, all done. So that's what I did today. I like it. I think it's beautiful. I love makeup, and I hope you did too. Hope you're having a good day. If I seem kind of weird, it's just nerve-wracking doing this. I'm hoping as time goes on, it'll become easier. But if you support me, thank you very much. And I hope you have a great weekend and a great week. Bye.